Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, December 11th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The Trump administration brokers a better trade deal with Mexico and Canada. The Attorney General blasting the FBI's Russian probe. Inspector General Michael Horowitz testifies in the Senate. Latest polls show most Americans do not want President Trump impeached. Also ahead, should Americans pray for the press? But first, President Trump earning a big win on trade. The U.S., Mexico, and Canada signing off on a new North American agreement to replace NAFTA. The pact earning rare praise from both the president and Nancy Pelosi, each agreeing the deal will better protect U.S. workers and businesses from foreign labor and create jobs in the USA. Attorney General Barr blasting the FBI following the Inspector General's report on the Russian investigation, saying former Director Jim Comey's bureau displayed, quote, gross abuse in surveilling top Trump campaign officials. The 400-page document says the FBI used flimsy evidence in their quest to spy on the Trump organization. The Inspector General himself, Michael Horowitz, set to testify before the Senate to discuss the report, facing questions over possible political bias in the FBI. Current Director Christopher Wray defending the agency, but admits he's implementing 40 corrective steps to address problems with the Bureau. A new poll shows a majority of Americans now oppose the Democrats' impeachment exercise. Quinnipiac University reporting 51% of registered voters do not want to see President Trump removed from office, compared with 45% who do. No surprise, nearly all the respondents break down along party lines. Movie bloggers and left-wing Twitter mobsters calling for a boycott against Clint Eastwood's upcoming film Richard Jewell. Zealots claim the movie uses, quote, sexist, demeaning, and insulting tropes in its depiction of a female reporter. The movement to cancel Richard Jewell not really gaining much ground. It has just 1,300 supporters online. In a moment, praying for the press. Should we do it? Do you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep? When it's time to go to bed, are racing thoughts keeping you awake? That happens to me. If so, it's time for you to try Ebb. Ebb is the first and only wearable drug-free solution that targets the root cause of sleeplessness, those thoughts. Ebb applies precise and continuous cooling to the forehead, calming your mind. Ebb is clinically validated, and 4 out of 5 users report falling asleep faster and improving overall sleep quality. If you tried everything from pills to pillows with little success, it's time for you to try Ebb. Get the sleep you need so you have more energy to do the things you love. Right now, my listeners can try Ebb risk-free 60 nights. You even get free shipping. Call 877-777-8906 or go to tryebb.com. That's 877-777-8906, or go to tryebb.com, tryebb.com, for free shipping and a risk-free 60 nights. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, praying for the press. Few know this, but the Catholic Church has a patron saint of journalists. His name is Francois de Sales, and he was the Bishop of Geneva in early 1600s. I'm not quite sure just why the saint was assigned to monitor the press, but there is an actual prayer under his banner. A Christian journalist is encouraged to say this, quote, Lord, you have called me to serve others by means of information. Grant that I may always work in obedience to the truth, with courage to pay a personal price so that truth will never be betrayed. Help me to join the truth to charity, to never injure anyone's dignity, and to promote in all, to the best of my ability, justice and peace. Nice prayer, right? But the majority of journalists would never say it because the media is the most secular of institutions, agnostic and often hostile to theology, as it is deemed to oppress people by the woke mob. At this point in history, the media has become tribal. No longer is it in the truth-finding business. Today, corporations dictate how the news will be presented. And if you, the journalist, don't like it, don't let the door hit you. Michael Bloomberg actually said that last week on CBS. He recently ordered his news operation not to scrutinize his run for president or any of the other Democratic candidates, but they can hammer President Trump all they want. When asked about the outrageous order, Bloomberg essentially says that he pays his people so they will do as they are told. Maybe we should pray for all the journalists at the Bloomberg news operation. The truth is that most media outlets follow Mike's dictum: do as you are told or else. That's why the national press is so corrupt. The orders from many corporations now are that President Trump must go. So don't even bother with fair reportage or analysis. Get him and those who support him. As far as injuring a person's dignity, this is now a sport for many media people. The more damning the headline, the better. Clickbait, they call it. Let's brutalize individuals by portraying all allegations as facts. Due process, not a press worry. Who cares if families are hurt, careers ruined, individuals destroyed? Why bother to search for the truth when that might delay or water down a salacious story? Sadly, I have come to denigrate my own profession. I know many of the people who run the news agencies and most of the prominent reporters and analysts. And I know they know the media industry in America is largely corrupt, driven by money and ideology. But a paycheck is a paycheck, and good media jobs are hard to get. Thus, orders are followed. Somewhere, Saint Francois knows all this too, and he is weeping. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more commentary, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, where I do a podcast every night. Directly ahead, something you might not know. Deborah's home was stolen. I don't mean thieves stole stuff. I mean scammers literally stole her home. The FBI calls home title theft one of the fastest growing white-collar crimes. This story is why you need Home Title Lock. Deborah says, quote, criminals found the title to our home online and filed fraudulent documents claiming they owned it. And it gets worse. Deborah, quote, I was evicted from my own home and $85,000 in equity gone. Nobody believes you can get your home stolen this easy, unquote. This is why you need Home Title Lock, because no insurance or bank protects your home from title theft. First things first, please go to HomeTitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim and don't know it. Then sign up to protect the legal title to your home so you don't end up like Deborah. And to get you started, I got you 60 risk-free days of protection. Please go to HomeTitleLock.com, HomeTitleLock.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. On this day, 78 years ago, Germany and Italy declared war on the United States of America following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Adolf Hitler addressed the Reichstag, blaming President Franklin Roosevelt, who he said was under the control of Jewish Americans, for starting the worldwide conflict. Hitler, quote, after victory has been achieved, Germany, Italy, and Japan will continue in closest cooperation with a view to establishing a new and just order. Thank God it didn't work out that way. But here's what did happen. Chaos would consume 28 countries, stretching from Great Britain to Russia, Sicily to Sweden, encompassing more than 3 million square miles of territory. By war's end, Italy would lose 500,000 soldiers and civilians and then had to pay out $360 million in reparations to the Allied forces. Fascism was squashed, Mussolini executed, Milan, Torino, Rome, all in ruins. Even the Vatican was hit in the air raids. Hitler's Germany, controlling more than 20 different countries at its height, would lose it all, including 10 million lives, 23 million in reparations paid to allies, thousands of technology patents seized by U.S. agents to help fight the looming Cold War. In all, historians believe as many as 25 million people perished in Europe alone, more than twice as many than in World War I. World War II was the most destructive event in history. 4% of the world's population wiped out, 80 million deaths on the planet, more than 60 million European civilians displaced, 6 million Jews killed in concentration camps, along with millions of others. The Allies then did their best to put Europe back together. In 1948, America passed the Marshall Plan, $12 billion tax dollars in aid to Western Europe. The goal: rebuild war-torn cities, facilitate trade, modernize industry, prevent the spread of communism. That last one kept us pretty busy for the rest of the century. All in all, 78 years ago today, the biggest disaster that humanity has ever witnessed began. Back after this. There are literally thousands of abandoned animals that need your help. So I have partnered with Delta Rescue, founded by actor Leo Grillo, to rescue some of them. 40-year-old Delta Rescue is the only no-kill, care-for-life animal sanctuary of its kind, home to more than 1,500 rescued dogs, cats, and horses on a 150-acre ranch. Visit deltarescue.org/bill to get Delta Rescue's free estate planning package to learn how to grow your estate while letting your compassion for animals live on well into the future. That's deltarescue.org/bill to get this free estate planning package. I have donated. And since it's the holiday season, enjoy the movie Magic on Delta Rescue's website, free. Magic is the heartwarming story of a Christmas dog that is an angel, played by Christopher Lloyd. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.